the scene's conversation. You can't really see, but who really needs to see? Although for some parts you're going to need to see to understand. We're talking about controllers for the Genesis compared to the controllers for the Super Nintendo.
And right off the bat,
Nintendo is better for fighting games. They're better for Nintendo. They're better for fighting games. So that has the shoulder buttons and the 4 buttons on the front. But the Genesis only has 3 buttons and 1 start button. The start button in most games is used to block, so you can't pause the game unless you get a 6-button controller, but we're not talking about any improvements. We're talking about the original controllers. Okay.
Alright guys, I'm the sound guy, I make all the funny effects. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but...
Yeah, they can hear them alright. But the thing that this Genesis controller has over the Super Nintendo is this Super Nintendo controller is too small for me, and if you have big hands like the size of mine, the controller will be too small. But the Genesis is bigger, and it fits better.
Which I have bigger hands than Greco, but...
And the Genesis is bigger, and it fits better in my hand. But it doesn't like, I don't hold it with my whole hand. Like, I know you guys can't see, but Alex can see, so look what I mean. See what I mean? Like, I can't hold it with my whole hand. But it's better, it's bigger. In the Super Nintendo, it's more uncomfortable because it's smaller. Plus, I'm pretty sure this is a third-party controller, so.
No, it's the first part.
But the Genesis controller is not good for fighting games. I have 2 fighting games. Well, Streets of Rage and Golden Axe, if you count those, then I have 4. The Genesis is better for platformers like Sonic, where you don't use as many buttons. All 3 of the buttons, A, B, and C, are all jump, and then starts to pause, and you have the directional pad to move. And that's good. With Mario, you have to use the A button to like do that spin jump thing, B to jump, hold down Y to sprint.
Yeah, but like, it's not so much easier because if you hold Y, you can comfortably press A. Try it. Like if you hold Y, you can push through your thumb down on A.
Yeah, I can.
See?
But on the Genesis, you don't have to do that, because on games like Sonic or any other platformer, because I don't think there's a platformer where you need to sprint on the Genesis, you can just hit A, B, or C to jump, or each button to do something separate, which is good.
Yeah, but like, don't you want Sonic to speed up? Like when everyone is slim, speed up like a boost or something.
Well, they don't need to have a boost. If you want a boost, then you get the power sneakers.
Well, yeah, but like, I think it's just more convenient having like a run button.
Yeah, because Mario goes slow.
Not
He's a slow poke.
In fact,
not when he runs. That's
what the hell is wrong with you?
That's why they need a sprint button, because Mario goes slow as hell when he walks.
Yeah,
that's why they added a sprint button.
I used to watch this on Did You Know Gaming. Did you know that no, that's you giving me, but the wrong person. The creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, I forgot whatever the hell his name is. But like he was actually inspired by.
Yeah, I know.
And tries to play it as fast as he can. That inspired speed for Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
So who's really the king here?
Mario is one of the best games of all time, and so is Sonic.
Yeah, it is. Well, like, personally, I like both. I like Sega.
I like both,
Mario,
but I like Sega more.
Well, yeah, I just like Nintendo a little bit more, because, like, Basically, they've made games more than Sega has, and Sega only makes Sonic games now.
They don't make only Sonic. Okay, they don't make only Sonic games.
What games have they had made?
They've made Total War, Bayonetta. What else have they made? They've made that racing game that has Sonic and everyone. They have Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter, that's old.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Well, sorry about that. That was my mom. If you heard that, but again,
Well, you can just edit that out anyway.
I probably can. Who knows? But yeah, the thing is, Sega doesn't make only Sonic games anymore. They make Virtua Fighter. They make Total War.
Yeah, but we're not talking about 1980s anymore. Right now, we're talking about the modern world.
We are. They still make Virtua Fighter and they still make Total War.
You know what competes with Virtua Fighter?
What?
Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct sucks on the Xbox One. You need to buy everything. You only get one character and one map. You have to buy everything.
Nintendo.
Yeah, not on the Super Nintendo. Now we're talking about controllers. Let's move on to the N64 controller versus the Dreamcast controller. This is kind of like Sega versus Nintendo / behind the scenes kind of thing. So we'll call this behind the scenes / Sega versus Nintendo Part 2 game show episode 13.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I don't have an N64, but I've played N64 enough to know what it feels like.
Does your cousin have Conker's Bad for Day?
No, because no one cares about that game anymore.
Oh, I still care about it.
Everybody cares about Super Mario 64 and GoldenEye and Perfect Dark.
Yeah. Who wouldn't? Those games were awesome.
But on the N64, it's weird. Hold on. Why is the volume... Okay, never mind. On the N64, it's kind of weird because you have one joystick, same with the Dreamcast, but you also have one long arm coming down the middle, and then two normal arms, or handles, I should call them, or grip, whatever's on the side. So you never really use the D-pad at all. You really just hold the joystick and the buttons, and I don't even know what the C buttons are for. They control the camera, which no one really needs to do. Besides, only in 3D platformers like Super Mario 64, they have to use those. But in most of the games on the Super Nintendo, they aren't really that useful. Like on GoldenEye, you use one button to switch your weapons, and then one button to shoot your weapons. And that's it. And then you use the joystick to move around. I've never seen one game so far that uses the N64 D-pad. So it's like, don't even have the D-pad there. Just have the joystick and the buttons.
Well, you could use the D-pad if you wanted to move around, but...
Well, I don't think there are any like 2D platformers on the N64 though.
Yeah, but even if so, what would be the up button for? That always boggled my mind. What was the up part of the D-pad? Like, to get the down, you can duck, but have you ever noticed on the D-pad of any video game, the up button has never been used?
Well, only if you want to look up, which doesn't do anything in most games. Besides, only in Sonic it does something. When you look up, you get to see what's above you.
Yeah, nothing else. And I feel bad because I've been talking trash about Sega this whole time. So now I will talk trash about Nintendo.
Virtual Boy. That's the only thing you have to say that is like...
No.
Trash talking.
I have something that is very terrible. I just don't want to say the name.
Wii U.
No. I have the Wii U. Here. We have to censor that out, but yeah, since I actually really weird. Nobody reads this. Anyway, so there's this Wii U game that's really bad. It was only for Super Nintendo. Bubsy.
Wayne's World.
No, Bubsy.
Bubsy. Well, it doesn't look like a bad game. It's just Bubsy 3D. That was bad.
No. Bubsy. Here's how. It's a bobcat that wanted
Bubsy the
to
Bobcat.
like Sonic.
Yeah, they wanted to compete with Sonic,
And
but
Mario.
you know they failed. I
Yeah.
mean, the game did kind of well, but
Yeah, but like, imagine this: a bobcat running as fast as Sonic and 2D platformer like Mario.
only Sonic made me think that only hedgehogs can like run fast.
Have you ever seen the world map?
Like, well, I know, but like in video game fictional universe, only hedgehogs can run fast. In real life, like cheetahs and cats and dogs, and cats and cheetahs and dogs.
Yeah. That's the one thing I really have to say about Nintendo besides the Virtual Boy, but let's get into that later.
Things with the Sega, I'm holding a 32X in my hands right
Like,
now.
seriously.
It broke after like 2 days. I only used it on Christmas, and then when I tried to record a review for the game show, it stopped working. It was working a little bit, but it just stopped working. I think it's this very specific way you have to put it in the Genesis that broke it, because I've missed a couple times, and I think I broke something inside of it. I mean,
Do you have Model 1 or Model 2?
I have Model 2.
Oh, because I think in Model 1 you have to...
You need, like, this thing that you put in.
That's what she said.
But I would want this. I think it didn't break my Genesis game, so that rumor is false. It doesn't break your Genesis games. So all my games are working fine that I've used on this. But whenever I use them on this, they just don't work. The video glitches out. So I would use this on a different Genesis if you can get one. Only for 32X games like Doom and Virtua Fighter. But not when you want to quote unquote upscale your games.
Yeah, like, and Buzz, I heard you could turn your 32-bit games into 64 games. Does that really work? I don't think it does.
Why would it work? You can't. You like break something if you put two 32X's on top of each other and then put them both in the Genesis. You like break something.
Yeah. Well, but anyway, so enough bragging on Nintendo. Let's get back to the basics.
To this, let's talk crap about Sega though, because you talk crap about Sega, and I talk crap about Nintendo. Now I talk crap about Sega, and you talk crap about Nintendo, which you already did. So Sega's 32X only worked for like 5 minutes, and then it stopped working when I tried to use it again. Thing is broken. I need to get another Genesis if I want to actually use this on some 32X games. But put this back over there. Sega CD. I kind of like the 32X because of the games. Everyone hates on it for the wrong reason. But the Sega CD is terrible because the games suck. Besides Sonic CD.
Yeah,
Sonic CD is it's the
there.
only good game on there. And a bad thing about both consoles, and I call them consoles because you need a power adapter for each one, which is dumb. Shouldn't it get the power from the console itself?
Yeah, like, that's just stupid. And also, I heard that there's some 3D Sega games?
There are.
Do you have the 3D glasses?
There are no 3D. What?
Yeah, one year, like, I heard, like, there's this thing, like, Sega 3D glasses, and you put on the 3D games.
Oh yeah, on the Master System.
Oh, I thought that was Genesis for a second. Yeah.
I thought you meant like three-dimensional games, like Sonic 3D Blast, which sucked.
I know, like, kids, the fastest hedgehog in the world
Is gonna lose all of its speed and just jog.
I know, like this should have been the commercial. Hey kids, you want to see Sonic jog at 1 mile an hour? Oh, it's okay. It's in 3D.
Yo.
What?
Coolest game ever. Buy it, Mom.
Yeah. Wants to see Sonic in 3D. Oh, but the wrong thing is that he jogs 1 mile an hour. But who cares? It's in 3D.
What about Sonic Labyrinth?
Oh, Labyrinth.
Why'd they even put that on the Mega Collection? I have that on my PS2, and it's bad. I play it sometimes just because, but I have to stop after 5 minutes because it's a really bad Sonic game.
Yeah, like, I don't know, but also Nintendo had some bad games too.
Nintendo had some bad games.
Yeah, and the sad part is that there's this rumor that Nintendo will finally be destroyed.
Yeah. Because every console that they release is not getting enough public attention for them to keep making money.
I don't know about that. The Wii was enough to make them alive.
Yeah, but that was in 2006. People don't like the 3DS and the Wii U because they're, number one, they're made by Nintendo, which you told me yesterday.
And you wanna know why people hate Nintendo?
Is because they're baby guys.
Basically, they're trying to be babies so that they can attract the younger audience. The younger audience has.
The younger audience grew up. Younger audience grew up.
Yeah, but then, as the youngers grow up, you should go to Xbox or something. Basically, they're not trying to target you anymore.
Yeah.
They're trying to target.
Well, now, like, even what Nintendo's trying to target is already out of sight because all the 5-year-olds that they're trying to get to buy their systems are already playing Xbox. I played Wii until I was 9 years old, and then I got my Xbox 360.
I was playing my Wii till I was 11.
I play my Wii sometimes. I played my Wii yesterday with my cousin. I play my Wii sometimes.
But yeah, I still play my Wii too. But I probably won't be able to play my Wii anymore because my original Wii, because it is coming up to my brother's college. So I won't be able to play my original Wii, but I still do Wii U and that plays Wii games. So I can still play Wii Sports Resort, and let me tell you, that game is pretty freaking awesome.
I have that. It's good. I don't play it because I play video games in my bed, which is very big. Why is there SpongeBob on my TV? Season 6. Xbox.
Do I know?
Okay, it's going home. Okay. But, yeah. What were we talking about?
Wii Sports Resort.
Oh, yeah. That's a good game. I have it. I can't play it because I'm in my bed, which all of you viewers know is a very big bed.
I've never seen a bed.
It's very tall. I'm sitting, like, at my bed right now. There's a desk underneath my bed, Alex.
Really?
Yeah. I'll show you. Look at this. Oh my god, Mickey. I can't go up there with you right now.
Where's your bed? Oh, there's your bed is that freaking high?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's higher than a bug bed.
Yeah. Wii Sports Resort is a good game, but I can't play any motion games because of my bed. But the consoles that Nintendo's releasing lately are bad. They released the Wii Mini a month ago, I think it was.
Actually, that was only supposed to be released in Canada. And
The Canadians will do anything because they're always nice. I don't want to discriminate, but all the Canadians are nice people.
I'm actually part Canadian.
Okay.
Whatever. Alright, so, and it's 6:01.
6:01.
So, yeah, alright, so, before we go, I just want to say...
Before we go.
The Wii U may sound bad, but they are coming out with some pretty strong titles.
Yeah.
Mario 3D World is freaking awesome. Trust me, I have a Wii U. What else? Good games. Sonic's Lost World. Oh my god, that's a good game.
Alright, I really have to go. I think my puppy's here. Yep, he is. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.